out in the middle of the street.
Speaking of having rights, that's all I was doing with Kenny because, like, I spotted the rollers. I knew they was finna blurp us for no reason, because bro, look Mexican. He is Mexican.
Man, look at yourself. You guys are sketchy looking.
Yeah, exactly. Like
that's not. It's not because you're Mexican. It's because you're a specific type of Mexican.
I'm not that sketchy looking though. Like,
look at him say he's not that sketchy looking, as he literally looks like the white version of Tyrone Biggins. He dead ass looks the same as the Tyrone Biggins skit.
That our city, you kind of got to get cracking somewhere else before the hometown.
I mean,
love you like that.
That's how it be.
That's some funny South shit. Matter of fact, hey, do me a favor, Ralph. Sit in for a few minutes. I got to use the damn restroom. This KFC whooping my ass. I never do this.
All right, so Lush One is officially the personification of a speedball. Like, I think his picture can go next to the term in a dictionary. And, you know, in this episode, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by this. We're going to review 2 different Tuesday shows, okay? So last week and this week, this current week, the first week of November 2025, okay? So Lush, he went on the big show, the Tuesday show, and he didn't have a big performance. He was actually very low energy for his standards. He was so low energy that many viewers were concerned for his well-being. So what did his co-host do while Lush was obviously in some type of discomfort, despair, whatever you want to call it? Really appeared that he is going through a health crisis in the middle of the biggest live show on No Jumper. Of course, they laughed at him and made him the butt of every joke. And honestly, I'm not even mad about that. Just last week, Adam tried to have another intervention for Lush. I believe this would make it the second or third time in the past year, probably third time in the last year that Lush, was the subject of a kind of like improv intervention live on No Jumper, coordinated by Adam 22. So we're going to get into the Halloween episode clip. And, last Halloween on the actual day, I think it was a Thursday last year, 4 Extra was in there turned up and banged on Lush pretty hard. And then this Halloween episode, they didn't, they had a Friday stream, but, not the most popular show in the world. So the Tuesday show they dressed up for that since they wouldn't be live, that same cast on Friday. And so we're going to get into that. And then we're going to smoothly transition into the current Tuesday show because really there's one inciting incident for Lush's troubles on the Tuesday show. So let's get into it.
Felt like, his shit is over. Like, his career is over. He's a bad person. He told, etc. Granted, his snitching was much more in your face, but now it feels like, what Young Thug did is not enough to make your average fucking Mexican Nike reseller be mad at him enough to not enjoy the concert, right?
Well, they were pretty psyched to see him perform. Like,
from what I could tell, yeah.
And even like, I'm not going to name names, but there's like a lot of people, well-known fashionistas and things like that were just fangirling out. Like, you know what I mean? Looked like they had prettier lipstick than I got right now type shit. I don't know.
I'm surprised you didn't go.
I wanted to go, but I was supposed to have a show this weekend, but I wound up pushing it back. You feel me? Just because like I've been like being too much of a J-Cat recently, so I didn't like.
You trying to get your health together?
Yeah.
Do you actually feel like it's possible?
Yeah. Yeah, 1,000%.
It's just like I feel like you could clean your act up, but in order for you to fully clean your act up and not get loaded at all, that it's going to take like a very serious inflection point. Like I just interviewed Brandon Novak.
I was talking to him,
who has a crazy story of addiction and everything. And I was thinking that, and actually, when you see the interview, you're going to see me basically asking him for his advice of what I should do for somebody like you.
Yeah, and I reached out to Brandon. I was like, "What's up, fool?"
Lush? Yeah.
I told him.
I got a J-Cat, homie. What do I do?
I told him, I was like, what's up, Brandon? You feel me? Bring me to the damn hab, fool. I'm down for it. But really, like, I can't afford to, like, because I need to, like, work and stuff. So I'll go like, to do a detox for a week. And my girl even told me, like, you don't need to go to detox. Be a fucking G. Don't be a fucking pussy. You could cold turkey that shit.
I think don't be a pussy. Just quit cold turkey might be terrible advice. But so Lush, he maybe 3 weeks ago, something like that, he came on the show and was like, I don't remember which show because he's on damn near every day. Now I'm recording this on a Wednesday afternoon, and Lush was not a part of the No Jumper news unless he showed up late or something. But I'm pretty sure after this performance that we're about to see, after this little costume party is over, they told him to take the day off. So anyways, for context though, about 3 weeks ago, maybe even 4, Lush was like kind of late to the show, and he was like, man, I had a tough weekend, and I was in the hospital. I had like a really bad asthma flare up. I never knew Lush had asthma. I don't want to speculate on his health too much, but I know before the asthma scare, Lush did also kind of start talking about how he's doing the balloon thing, the damn helium or whatever. He's running around like blase, house phone's blase. Speaking of house phone, this what we're about to see, it reminds me of prime house phone. But we'll get into that in a second. Point is, once the balloon started up, all of a sudden, a few weeks or whatever into being the balloon guy, Lush has some really bad lung issues to where he had to go to the hospital. Now he goes around with an inhaler all the time. He even spent like 2 episodes not smoking on stream. And I've had some pretty good mashups of Lush hitting that wild bong. His bong smoke be lingering in the air, something crazy. Lush's bong rips on the show are literally the most obnoxious things I've ever seen. But and nobody wants to smoke the bong with them. I know Brick Baby has called out possible rocks being sprinkled on into the bong, and everybody changes the bong water when they share bongs with Lush. So much so that the sponsor, the Everything for a 20 thing, I feel like part of why they even got that sponsorship is so they could just give Lush his own set of bongs. But anyways. We'll get into the Everything for a 20 and all that in a second, ironically, because the ad read is what's going to do Lush in on the most recent Tuesday show. But before we get to the most recent Tuesday show, I just think it's ironic that the last time Lush was on camera was what you just saw there. We was talking about, I ended up not going to whatever concert because I'm trying to live healthy. I'm trying to do better. And then, 7 days later, this is just watch for the transition, y'all.
How's everybody feeling?
You can put a joint in here, I like this.
You could put a Newport in there, my friend. You could. You back on the SIGs or not?
Not currently.
I want to see you defeat the SIGs.
I'm defeated. Well, I think asthma defeated the SIGs, to be fair.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Asthma might be the thing to make you stop, huh?
Yeah. I've been like if you could tell, like I look a lot more clear-headed, and I'm way more together, and
it's kind of hard to tell because you're wearing Juggalo paint and you have a blonde wig.
Well, but this is like, I'm just a trans Juggalo.
You do kind of seem a little bit well put together right now. Have you been kind of laying off the drugs and everything as well?
I've been trying to like cut back to
micro meth,
smoking cavi like once a week.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Cavi?
Yeah.
What's that? Is that like Girl Scout cookies?
That's the Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock. You smell what the Rock is cooking.
What's your day out of the week that you're gonna smoke meth?
Well, I was talking about that caviar.
Cavi is Rock.
Yeah.
Crack cocaine.
Yeah.
You really smoking crack?
You never tried it?
No. All right. I'm like, okay. I shouldn't try to understand your life.
Whoa. Shouts to my 17%ers. You feel me?
Okay, we
Never tried it.
We got to talk about that. So, all right, this weekend, me and Lena, it was our anniversary on Friday. So we went to the first restaurant that we ever went to together, Fred 62's, a Los Angeles classic out in Los Feliz. And then we went to the Staples Center, went to the Lakers game. We're driving away from the Staples Center. GPS routes us right past MacArthur Park. I used to live essentially down the street from MacArthur Park. What I saw as we drove by there was so far beyond anything that I ever have seen before.
I'm gonna leave and go home, and I'm gonna go check out some Ted Cruz content because he had to rebuttal this, and he like people need the answers. You know
He's talked about it, but I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like his whole thought process on it is like a lot more sensitive than you probably would be accustomed to or used to. Like I feel like you're gonna find his way he talked about it very
I
foreign.
just gotta hear
I've
it.
seen a lot of black actors feel that they ain't rocking with being emasculated in roles. What was the one dude that we was talking about that was in lockup?
No, he did that to himself.
Nah, but
The nigga that played on the wood,
yeah,
he cried out.
All right, so again, it went from intervention, Lush saying, yeah, I'm not smoking cigarettes no more because of the asthma situation and whatever. But then, as you saw in the transition on the Tuesday show, he's hitting that bong again. And so this isn't just any old bong rip, okay? For all the smokers out there, he's not just packing it with green. He's packing it with some green and also some tobacco. So he's basically smoking a cigarette through a bowl of glass. And this bowl of glass, this particular one is gonna do him in, you know, and almost put him in the dirt, for lack of a better term. And it almost happened live on air. Now, what's crazy is I did my first members only live stream Monday night. Okay, it started at 9 p.m. We went until the wee hours of the morning. It's like a 6-hour live stream, but somewhere in that 6 hours, I ended up saying, you know, sometimes when I watch Lush on any No Jumper program, I feel like we might see his last moments happen on a live stream, and then the next day, really the same day, depending on when in that live stream I said that, Lush appears to be, you know, almost at the very least throwing up, passing out, passing away on camera, and everybody's just potting through it. Check it out here on the screen now. He's like wiping sweat off his bald head. He almost took off his beanie, and all that. I'm gonna get into a fit check at the end because one of the super chats at the end roasted his fit perfectly, but we'll save that. But yeah, it's just it's ironic to me that Lush. I don't know if the numbers will reflect it, but Lush is low key bringing No Jumper out of a slump that they're in right now with this situation that we have going on the screen. This is the type of shit that made House Phone, you know, kind of the No Jumper blueprint for a co-host in a lot of ways. He'd come in still high off of the shit he was on the night before, and or you know, like freshly waking out of some type of drug-induced sleep, and come in late. This whole show, Adam was irritated with Lush because Lush was late to the show. Lush is like never late, and he was you know, going through it, but nobody cared, and it made it pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing through this entire stream, but also like, wow, like damn, I damn near predicted this the night before on my live stream. But yeah, so this was one of the better Tuesday shows to me in a while. No drawn out phone calls needed, but you know, will Lush make it through the rest of this week without another hospital visit or possibly even worse? I think that's up in the air. That's yet to be decided. I genuinely don't know. I am praying that Lush gets his shit together, because despite what the fan vote said, I actually do enjoy the sober Lush as well. I don't think Lush has to be high to be a good podcaster. I think that's a lie that he's telling himself because it's what he wants to believe. And yeah, I also wish that he'd get back to doing his treadmill streams on a side note, because that was some good content. Unexpectedly, I at first I was like, why would I sit here and watch Lush on the treadmill? Next thing you know, I find myself on the treadmill watching Lush talk on the treadmill. But you see, sober Lush, if you weren't tuned in, you'd think, oh, that must be boring. But honestly, he was a true demon when he was sober Lush, the podcaster. I'll leave this this part of the video off with this question: who caused more podcast destruction, Prime Joe Budden or sober Lush? Think about that and let me know in the comments, because I think there's a question, a valid comparison. I think Lush might actually have Joe Budden beat if I had to cast a vote, but y'all let me know what you think. And yeah, so let's get back into the speedball though. So we just saw like good energy, high energy Lush, very energetic on the Tuesday costume party show. Now we're gonna get into almost falling out of the chair, melting in his seat Lush. Okay, so this is the speedball effect in human form.
Luna Oscura said, facts Lush. Don't let your family or tribe determine who you date or navigate your life with. If we vibe, then we vibe.
Basically cheat on your wife and fuck up your family. Don't listen to that person.
She was talking about that conversation we were having about
races.
Yeah.
Racist? I thought he was talking about the homies coming to the house and
nah,
you been stuck with a boner and can't do shit.
What?
Look how fried he is.
I'm not even fried.
You're like,
I'm just like, I'm honestly like, I'm not fried. I'm just like a little bit.
We've seen you on this podcast so much that we know when you're down bad.
I don't feel well right now.
Hey, blood, you need some smart water.
Hey, you don't, man, I don't look like it.
Hey, you got a bucket?
Why you sweating?
You got a bucket?
Why you sweating?
Oh, you think you might puke?
Hey, somebody get him a bucket.
He probably did puke. He was gone for like 10 minutes earlier. I know he wasn't taking a shit.
I wanted to yak, but I couldn't.
Hit the inhaler.
Drink the Red Bull.
Hell no, don't do both.
Drink this
don't
coffee.
Do Red Bull.
Hit Ant's blunt.
No.
He threw up. Hey,
drink Ant's lean.
We gotta get my boy a bucket so he be all right.
Adam's out here trying to finish Lush off, talking about here, just have everything on the table. Fuck it. Let's see which one of these items is going to push you over the edge, because I need this viral moment right now. But yeah, so there's more to this. Now, disclaimer, what they're talking about in this little montage of clips that I've compiled is damn near irrelevant. Just focus on Lush, okay? Just watch Lush closely. And you'll see that he was fighting for his life.
Here with him, but he was on Axe Stream defending T Grizzly, so shout out to him. Okay. And then and look, they're giving Lush a bag so that he can puke in it.
Yeah, just in case. Bro.
Honestly, like for the stream, if you puked in the bag instead of going in the bathroom, it would be way better for you to puke here.
Yeah, just laying that way.
Don't do it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, no, I can hear it coming.
Are you drunk or
both?
It's coming. Yo,
you remember like 2 minutes ago when he tried to say that he was fine?
Look at him! Look at him!
I've been here before. I know what this is like.
Hey, but I'm saying is most
man, this man don't got no business drinking no Red Bull, man. That shit gonna crash you.
It ain't gonna help you.
That shit do not give you wings.
No,
I've been in this position where you're so fucked up that you're just sitting there and you hear and everybody talk shit about you, and you're just.
You ain't trying to get y'all breathing together.
Like if they knew how bad I felt right now, they wouldn't be talking shit.
Hey, but why
we would.
No,
we would.
No, I deserve it.
Hey, why when you faded and fucked up, the bathroom floor be so comfortable?
Then he got to.
No, because if he goes out there, then he's got to deal with your homies and shit, like judging him.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about my job. I got to be on a podcast.
That's right.
Lush Park, man. Hey, get it together.
If I find out you're on heroin, I'm gonna be mad at you. If I find out you just took a mole, I mean, whatever.
I took a mole, bro. I don't even fuck with opiates.
But you haven't taken a mole in like a long time?
What the fuck?
All right, so they're about to explain what a mole was, because I didn't know what it was either. Munchie B's gonna ask the best question here. But so he's about to explain that it's tobacco in the inside of the bong with the weed, and Lush hadn't been smoking tobacco ever since his asthma scare, so-called asthma scare. I think it might have had something to do with them balloons as well. That might have sped things up with his lung deterioration. But nonetheless, here we are, and that's where we get back to that at the end of the Everything 420 ad read. Lush took one of those obnoxious bong rips, and that's when his energy changed in the show. So we're going to revisit that bong rip that I ended the Halloween clip with, okay? That's going to pop up right here, and then we're going to get into some more of the bullshit.
A mole is like tobacco and weed in the bong together.
Oh.
Don't go into cardiac arrest, bro.
That's some MacArthur Park shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out MacArthur Park.
The mayor.
After this, I'm gonna leave and go home, and I'm gonna go check out some Terry Crews content because he had to rebuttal this, and he like people need the answers. You know
He's talked about it, but I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like his whole thought process on it is like a lot more sensitive than you probably would be accustomed to or used to. Like I feel like you're gonna find his way he talked about it very
I
foreign.
just gotta hear it.
I've seen a lot of black actors feel that they ain't rocking with being emasculated in roles. What was the one dude that we was talking about that was in lockup?
No, he did that to himself.
Yeah, this person in the chat said Lush dying on live and Adam not giving two fucks. Haha, go viral. Is that accurate? Like, I feel like, what am I supposed to do? You're not dying.
I
You're
just had a little bit to drink.
Man, it might be, man, it might have to be the Munchie B part 2, man. Hope
Hell no, I ain't gonna never be fucked up like that.
No. This, I'm talking about. Hopefully, nobody got to give him no CPR in this room.
Oh,
Munchie's down.
hell no, he's gonna be on that nigga. I ain't gonna never happen at no jumper. Hey, I go out at no jumper. That'll be the day.
So Lush confirms that the crossfade is not mixing well today. It's not a good crossfade. He said he drank a little bit of something. I don't see no buzzball at the table, so maybe he took one of them old tequila bottles he used to drink through the entire show with Brick Baby. I don't know, but basically, really it's the bong grip that screwed him up. So the thing about asthma, everybody that I've ever known that like is super asthmatic to where they have to carry an inhaler with them, they don't smoke at all. But the thing is, Lush, like I said, I've never known that Lush needed an inhaler in his life or none of that. I'm not his doctor or nothing. I don't know his medical records, but it seems to me, if we're just going off of no jumper history, once he started hitting them balloons, sucking down the helium or whatever, doing the NOS, once he started doing that shit recently, within the last 30 days, all of a sudden his lungs deteriorated and he had to go to the hospital because he couldn't breathe. So my thing is, if you're somebody who's known for being a smoker like Lush, he kind of looks at his addiction like how people look at Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg, where he's like obligated to get lit with people when he's out and about, when he's at parties, hosting events and things like that. People are hiring him to be a J-Cat essentially, because that is a huge part of the Lush One brand. At least that's the excuse that he gives himself for not going back to being sober Lush, that actually created some of the most viral and business altering moments in podcast history. Fuck no jumper history. Lush is one of the most influential characters in podcast history for what he did with the AD and T-Rail situation. That is a fact at this point. But you see, so asthma and smoking don't go hand in hand at all. You're Lush in this same episode, I didn't clip when he's doing the inhaler, but he hit his inhaler at least 2 times in this episode. And he also smoked the bong for at least twice. There was the ad read bong grip, and then the bong grip one that I keep putting in the video, because the way the smoke lingered, and I just had to put that one in instead. But go back and find when the Everything 420, it's like the mid-roll ad read, around an hour and a half into the show, is when everything started going downhill for the newly asthmatic Lush. So yeah, smoking weed for people with heavy asthma is like a no-no from my understanding. The people that I've known to be asthmatic, they all know I would love to smoke with you guys back when I was smoking still, but they was like, it's not really worth the risk. I might end up in the damn hospital because my lungs might not recover from the smoke. Even sitting in the room for too long while niggas are just blowing blunt after blunt can become a lot for, severely asthmatic people. But Lush, he's a full-blown smoker. So it's like he said, that the asthma is what made him quit cigarettes, but he's not good at quitting things. He got fired from No Jumper, went on a whole smear campaign, basically became homeless months after, then came back as this new J-Cat Lush that not new, but the the 2-part career. Sober Lush is one part, takes a little break, bashes Adam to to the lowest level, then gets hired back, and it's J-Cat Lush, and we're still in J-Cat Lush era to this day. But he thought it was coming to an end. He had a good 2 weeks of kind of not smoking, I think, and then here we are. He's about to damn near pass out on camera because he just couldn't resist the urge to smoke, while also having to use an inhaler.
If I pass out, you guys have permission to just let me die? Because if you do CPR with me, then my funeral is gonna be fucked up because everybody gonna be talking about how I look gay in the pig.
Hey, I tell this bitch she could give CPR to my dick. You feel me? Like, straight up. Like,
That's yeah.
All right, fool. All right, dude. Whatever makes you guys.
We are worried about you though, because you said you beat up a bum.
It was.
Did you win?
Yeah, we can say he's a bum.
What if the bum comes for get back?
Bums got squabbles, nigga. Hey, first of all, look, most crackheads, they got crackhead strength.
But see, that's the thing that Munchie was forgetting in the moment, is that this is basically a bum versus another bum. This is crackhead on crackhead violence that Lush is going to describe on the most recent Friday show, okay? So this is how he closed out the costume party week, where he was basically reverting back to sober Lush to some degree. But then I guess somebody did graffiti in front of his favorite Buzzball supplier's store, and he didn't take too kindly to that because he truly feels like he owns the block that he resides on. So I'm actually going to go ahead and let that story play, because I was going to do content on this alone, and then next thing you know, I look up and it's Tuesday. I'm let's wait and see. Maybe there's going to be some more stuff that can complement this clip right here.
So at least with some drip on you, with some Supreme,
I got drip on
North
me.
Faces, some Unions. You feel me?
You see me with designer
do it the right way. We
out,
might listen to you next time.
Draco fucking started this shit.
Don't come up here with some busted forces, try to keep the truth alive, bro.
Anyway. Oh, you talking about Bo?
Yeah, little Bo Jackman.
I say that's the homie. Shout out Bo Jackman, man. That's the homie, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
My bad. I got a little church. I got in a fight this morning.
That shit was crazy.
All right, D. Gardner, 3-2-3.
Hey, Stevie, did I not beat someone's ass this morning? Did I not tell you came in here talking about I beat someone's ass this morning? You feel me? Like, did I come?
So he's hyped up right now.
I stopped the shit out of somebody this morning because I slashed his fucking tag. He's like, where was it?
No, you ain't got to do all that. Wait, hold up, goddammit.
Fuck his hood.
Hold up, my nigga. Hold on. Now we want to hear the story. We want to hear the story.
No, don't tell the world the story.
I beat his ass.
Let's hear the story.
You did that.
You said it happened this morning. That's an
You giving that person clout, bro.
I ain't saying names or I ain't saying nothing.
Points today, Lush.
Yeah.
AM ass
Beat
whooping.
this fool's ass.
You did that.
So what happened?
Even been able to tell.
What's the meat and
MacArthur
potatoes?
Park, my shit. You feel me? Period.
Oh
You
my
feel me?
God.
Like,
Okay, but get to the meat and
That's to a
potatoes.
gang over there, man.
Shouts to all the gangs. You feel me?
Right, there we go,
I'm
there we
locked
go.
in with the 18s. I'm locked in with the MSs, the
Right.
CRSs.
Right.
You feel me? The Whitmers, the Temples, the
right.
Burlings. Shut the fuck up.
That's right,
I got no
Lush.
clue who you talking to. Respect to all the real members.
Somebody
You
tried
feel
to
me?
check
Like,
you on that?
So
nah,
what
hell
happened this
nah.
morning, Lush?
It never would.
You had to give somebody an
hell
AM
nah.
ass whooping.
He just
Oh,
went
hell
out with a
nah,
nigga
nah.
down, man.
No, I
shit
so,
regular though.
look, I seen the wrong tag in the hood. You feel me? And I
shit.
slashed that shit. You feel
Okay.
me?
He
Like,
caught
from
you
my
doing
vision,
it? He caught you doing
Ain't
it?
no catching me doing it. I fucking like. First of all, it's an honor. First of all, it's an honor if I slash you with your bitch ass. It's an honor with somebody. It's me slashing. You should be proud. I slashed your tags.
Right,
Like I
nigga.
said, it's an honor to the ops when I slash their tags.
Right.
So then
So then what
you feel
happened?
me? Like,
You whack out.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Because I don't just wax shit like you pussies. I wax shit and I put my name.
Right. That's right.
Fuck I ain't
Talk
talking
your
about
shit.
no hoods. This is me. Lush One. What does one mean? That's me. You
Right.
feel me? I putting this on.
Right.
Any of my partners, nobody. You choose to ride for me, you ride for me. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
They gonna do what they do. The city love me.
That's
They
right.
don't play about me, bitch.
So as you marked out his shit, what happened?
I
You
been
seen
slashed his
dude and shit.
and he a fucking loser with no life.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah. He tried to hit me with a close. He did hit me with a close.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. You see that?
Yeah,
What side is
yeah,
it on?
this side, this
All right,
side.
I can't feel it, pussy. I don't feel it. pussy.
This is like a hypothetical story of what happened.
Nah, this really happened. Fuck the Johnnies. They ain't doing shit.
So Lush is on No Jumper now, dissing this person's hood or whatever. He said, "Fuck his hood" and blah blah blah. Wild clip. But apparently Lush got into a fight, pre-work fight, at the corner store so he can get his Buzzballs is basically his morning coffee. And you know, it's funny that he even had a Red Bull on him. So he's been feeling lethargic. I think Lush might be going back to the hospital with all the symptoms that he's showing. But so he brought up in the beginning of that clip, as he was talking about the whole Draco the Ruler debate that took place for multiple days on the No Jumper News, which made Adam actually Adam's issues a warning on this same episode that Lush almost passed away on. He said if anybody wants to go on there and try to rehash some type of Draco the Ruler conversation, again, they're getting fired from the No Jumper News. It doesn't matter who it is. He's tired of hearing people essentially talk about Draco the Ruler on a news show because it's literally supposed to be current events, not, you know, rehashing shit from 5 years ago. But during that, one of those moments, as we just saw, Lush started talking about his outfit. And it's like, yes, technically North Face and Supreme is that's technically some fly shit. Just like technically the Kappa jacket is hard. In his Chicago ones, as he's gonna so gracefully point out at some point, they are hard. The thing is, Lush makes anything look grimy. This was my point. Y'all killed me when I called Jaleese's Jordan 7s or 8s, whichever ones it was. Y'all killed me for saying that those was Mexican Jordans. And then I even explained my logic. I was like, I know these aren't technically Mexican Jordans, but when you're dusty from head to toe, or from head to ankle, just because you threw on what's supposedly some fly shit, doesn't mean that you don't look like a crackhead in front of the liquor store. And in Lush's case, he's the personification of a human speedball, and he's also the GQ. Like if GQ made a crackhead edition, Lush would be on the cover in front of a liquor store near MacArthur Park. His fit that he's wearing, his West LA gas station beanie with the Kappa jacket, but it's like the way the jacket sits, he looks like a bum sitting in a park. Live on No Jumper. He looks like a literal homeless person, but it's like the one that you're not gonna give any money to. If he asks for some spare change, he was like, nigga, you got better shoes on than me. What Goodwill had those? Did you get the Kappa jacket from a Goodwill? Also, like, this homeless nigga shopping at Nordstrom Rack. So we're gonna get it. I think I cut out the actual roast from the super chat that said he looks like he shops at Kmart. But that super chat was hilarious, and I laugh every time I see it. But I just had to do a quick fit check on Lush because I got reminded while that clip was playing of him detailing how he beat up a homeless person and smashed the dude's head onto the concrete allegedly and kicked him in the ribs. I don't know if he made that shit up or not. Just like he's going to end up saying at the end of this whole, oh, I'm passing away on stream thing, he's going to try to play it off and say he was just acting. But he's saying that because Big Germ started texting him in the middle of the stream, probably saying she will put hands and feet on him as soon as he walks through the door because why are you drunk at work to the point where you're passing out in the chair? And then he tried to lie and say he didn't drink nothing, even though we did just hear him earlier say he had a little something to drink and then the bong fucked him over. But yeah, what do I know? Anyways, back into the Lush almost passed out on stream clip.
So he probably gonna drink. Crazy as fuck.
No food, no water.
Nah,
Meth.
I'm the crackhead, if anything, quote unquote. You feel me? Whatever the fuck they think.
Lush, stop being a tuna on the No Jumper vlog. Were you tuning it out in the Dodgers vlog?
I don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Shots
I mean,
gagging them.
Brandon Collin, we could do that from time to time. I don't know if Brandon really have anything to say about this episode.
Fuck that.
But yeah, okay.
Like fools were like, there's a lot of backing the blue. I don't know, man. Like
At the Dodger shit?
Yeah, like
A lot of back in the blue?
Yeah, like on some like they fucking with the police, like because they was mad that I like had some shit to say to cops. So I'm just
all right. So I haven't watched this Dodgers championship parade vlog that they sent the street correspondent Lush. I can't say it enough every time this comes up in one of my videos when I'm recapping some shit that took place on No Jumper. I find it hilarious, just in the nature of itself, without even watching the video. I find it hilarious that Lush is the street correspondent, because you basically have a functioning crackhead being the news reporter that's at the scene of the levees breaking in Katrina or whatever. Like, that's Lush. There's a riot downtown. Lush, in the middle of the flames, has a microphone trying to get off interviews, and while also incriminating people that are taking place in these activities. So they sent him to the Dodger parade, and so I would assume this is how it goes. Without watching the content, I would assume this is how it goes. Lush is there. He's just trying to ask his little questions. And, there's, of course, going to be a police presence at any large public gathering in the streets, no matter what city. The parades have lots of police. There's been terroristic threats and activities. I think at one of the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl parades, somebody did get, unalived or at least popped. Like, these things do happen. These are huge events of public gatherings that are easy targets for terrorism. So a police presence is necessary, and most people probably wouldn't even want to attend if there wasn't a police presence, because I don't know what might happen. I might be a mass casualty, if I'm going to this type of large gathering in today's day and age. It's just a reality of the world we live in, unfortunately. But Lush is the type to see police at these type of events and be like, oh, what the hell? Why the Johnny's here? Why the Jake's here? What the fuck, fool? Like I could see as soon as he sees the police say, oh, please, sir, stay behind the barricade or whatever the case may be. It probably was even him. He probably seen somebody getting told to, oh, don't throw your beer on the ground, or can you step on the other side of the fence, please, so the float can pass by. And Lush is going to take it upon himself to be the white savior that just like overly hates the police, despite not really having like a super criminal record. Like, has Lush ever been Rodney King or anything? I don't think he's ever been a victim of police brutality himself, to be out here just flaring up and flashing out whenever he sees a police officer. But I just had to throw in the clip that said of them mentioning this, of we got to see Lush vlog an interaction with the police not that long ago, and it's a classic. So it is in here as a little treat. So enjoy it, because we are getting near the end of the video.
Oh, you were talking shit to the cops in the
video? And I understand it was a bit of an intense approach.
I missed it. I missed a lot of shit.
You feel me?
They said that's you using your white privilege to get at the cops.
Oh, so what then? Like, sorry.
hey, you crazy today. Hey, I gotta hit a mole. I
gotta hit a mole.
Hey, this nigga crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, it's just not really like. Sorry, I don't like fuck with cops when I see them tear gassing.
I was mad at you though when you were yelling at that cop. Fucking
out here though. You say. Man,
him and Kenny got pulled over like down the street.
All right, then.
And he just starts screaming on the cop right away.
Listen, all right.
Sir, do you have your
I don't gotta have my. Yeah, I do, but why are you asking me, bro? I'm the passenger.
I'm just asking. It's a traffic stop, so I'd like to ask.
And why you? And
like
even that previous, but come on, brother. You upsetting citizens. You live in front of 150,000 followers on IG. Player was cracking Burbank police.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, that's why I'm asking.
Sweating the homie for no reason because he's Chicano or what?
I don't know if you can see me, but
well, I see.
I'm a person of color myself.
Anyways,
I don't know if I appreciate that.
I meant what I said.
Okay, all right, man. I'll be right back.
Why you racially profiling the homie, bro? I know about Burbank police player.
Insurance, okay?
I know about.
You see these lame ass fools.
What's up?
You know our motherfucking rights. Bitch ass lames.
I just don't. Why do we gotta do that? We don't need to call attention to ourselves over here.
Nah,
I heard Kenny was looking nervous.
Hell yeah!
First of all,
He's the Mexican one. He's the one who's gonna get beat up and imprisoned.
Nah, hell no.
And he was driving. Probably drunk.
Heavy conquistador blood in Kenny. He's essentially European looking, damn near, with a slice of Colombian.
No, he looks Mexican.
With that being said, they wasn't finna do shit because I know my boy got license, registrations, I know Blick, I know nothing.
But you know the cops can always invent a reason to give you a ticket. So if I'm like, why am I giving the cop a hard time? You know what I do when the cop pull me over? Yes, sir. Officer, nice to see you. How you doing? Yep, that's me from the YouTube. Yep, have a good day. Appreciate you.
But yeah, I think that was a lovely moment of the show where Adam is basically telling Lush, like, man, you got to chill out when you get pulled over by the office, man. You're about to have the cops looking into this place even more than they already do. The block is already hot. You've seen what just took place, 6 months ago, 5 months ago? I don't know. Why are you spazzing out on the cop that was being polite? He wasn't being a dick at all, and you're being an asshole to the 100th degree. And the cop was still being pretty chill. He just to flex on Kenny and Lush, that officer could have had them come out the car. Oh, you know, I smell weed. Get out the car. And everybody basically checked Lush about that, but he don't give a damn. You know, he'd be zooted. And I think it's wild to think like, damn, this dude is crossfaded on a whole nother planet, and he's mouthing off at the police. Like, bro, you would what's it called? Test positive for like 5 different substances if they had you do a piss test for some reason. But Lush ain't worried about getting the car searched because he says, you know, he knew everything was good, so he's gonna mouth off. That don't mean that you can't talk yourself into a situation still. You know, if you're saying, oh, I know how the Burbank police are, like you're implying that the Burbank police are dirty, which in the video when this first took place, I broke down how honestly, I don't think the Burbank police are all that Mickey to be real. But, you know, maybe Lush has had more interactions on the crackhead side of things than, you know, me, just a normal guy. But yeah, anyways, this conversation got ended, and then Lush decided to rehash it because he's really triggered by everybody trying to tell him that he got to chill out on the police. And so he's going to bring it back up right here.
Speaking of having rights, that's all I was doing with Kenny because, like, I spotted the rollers. I knew they was finna blurp us for no reason, because, bro, look, Mexican. He is Mexican.
Man, look at yourself. You guys are sketchy looking.
Yeah, exactly. Like
that's not. It's not because you're Mexican. It's because you're a specific type of Mexican.
I'm not that sketchy looking though. Like,
look at him say he's not that sketchy looking, as he literally looks like the white version of Tyrone Biggins. He dead ass looked the same as the Tyrone Biggins skit.
In most contexts, people to be honest with you, people will see me and be like, "Oh, that's just like that white guy seemed like he's in the entertainment industry or some shit." Like that's what I be all through Beverly Hills, Santa Monica, Palo, and like nobody looked.
You live with that fantasy that you don't give off criminal.
Hey, bro, you do go to rehab, and your rehab is like a retreat. Hey, because when you describe rehab, nigga, y'all got activities there that people got to pay for a lot of money out here.
What do you do when you go to rehab?
I don't go to rehab. Nigga, I get pussy and I'm stressed out or something. Nigga.
I done did all the above. Different
nigga, rehab, nigga, it's supposed to feel like a punishment.
But the rehab got to have activities. Otherwise, what, you gonna sit there staring at the wall the whole time?
No. The shit he named off before, I'm like, okay, you have to have insurance to be there.
I mean,
and y'all doing yoga and shit?
I mean, hell yeah, there's yoga at the lab.
Come on, man.
Hell yeah, weekly yoga.
See?
Sometimes yoga was annoying as hell. I'll take naps on that bitch and just
spoil, bro.
Shorty, you feel me?
You come from a different walk of life, though, so you blessed to go to that type of rehab.
And of course, yoga was annoying to Lush. Have you guys seen, have you seen how this dude walks? Respectfully. It's like he got permanent nerve damage in his back and knees or something. He walks like he is 85 years old. He's about 43, they say. You know, this is kind of a dark question that I'm going to ask, but what do y'all think is the over-under on you know, Lush's life expectancy? If he's 43 years old, what would the Vegas odds? What would Prize Picks place the prop bet? You know what I'm saying? What would it be? Will Lush get to 55 over under 55? Well, cause I don't know. It's looking kind of grim. He's dead ass like pale on here, looking damn near gray toned when they go close up. His hands look kind of unhealthy. He really need to get his shit together. He might need to take a paid leave of absence. I don't know if Adam's willing to pay him to not be on the pod, but maybe just pay him for a month or two so that he can feel like he can go and get his health situation fixed, and then he could come back and, you know, hopefully have a long, prosperous life. Because I need my locals to have long, prosperous lives. We can't have Lush fizzling out, you know, in 2 to 3 years from now. We want Lush to be here for the long run so we can continue to have funny moments like this.
Versus the rest of your MacArthur Park brothers, they somewhere fucked up.
Hey, well, guess what? A lot of
Like,
them
like this.
Hey, you
Police flash the light, motherfuckers just like this.
This is all I saw on Lush's block.
On Lush block,
Literally. 100 of
zombies,
them.
zombies, vampires,
100 of them. Hell no.
thousands.
And 100 is a total lie. Like hundreds.
Man, MacArthur ain't like
This
that,
is
man.
yeah, it
I
is.
ain't been in MacArthur that long. They like that.
Bro, it was ugly.
Hey, and it's people from all different walks of life. You'd be
Lush just
surprised.
creating a video. Everybody.
Bums.
Bros.
All right. Let's stop politicking your cop instigation situation. The Luna said, Quincy Jones said, Fat Hefe, what do you have to say about the report from the Spokane Police Department?
Report from this post, man. You sound stupid. Pull it up.
Yeah, pull it
out
up.
here.
Pull it up. We need that.
Say some random shit, bro.
Philip Diamani.
Hey, you should just kick back because it sound like you having a hard time, but it sound like you gonna throw up at any moment, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
I care about you, bro.
You think you could throw up into the Red Bull?
I'm not even like
Into the
dead
Red Bull?
sober now.
Yeah.
I'm totally normal at this point.
Okay,
All
you're
right.
still swearing, but
Just checking
I
on you
that
like a
think
survey.
that.
Type shit.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just
My girl all mad at me. She's like, oh,
because you're faded.
No, she thinks I like was drunk on here. She doesn't realize I was just acting the whole time. You feel me?
Tell her that you're gonna survive.
It's gonna be some domestic violence later. You gonna use that hotline, Adam?
Man, to wrap it all up, if you have severe asthma that maybe have been started by deciding to nose it up as if you're, you know, a YN trying out substances for the first time, but you're 43 years old, maybe you should stop smoking tobacco with your weed. That's really where this all comes from. So I mean, I guess thank you to Lush for not having enough self-control to stop that habit. But also prayers up for Lush. Hopefully he stops that habit before he makes me an accidental prophet and, you know, he actually has a serious health complication live on stream on No Jumper. Because it's really looking like that might happen one of these days. So, yeah, if you're still hearing my voice, I appreciate you. If you're not subbed to the channel, go ahead and sub up. If you can spare $1 a month, join the members. And you'll be able to see the exclusive members-only live streams and members-only videos that will only drop in the members section. Got some fun stuff in there. We got a video on Cry Reese, as Kevin McCall calls him himself. He calls himself Cry Reese. But we do have a Tyrese video in there where Tyrese was damn near facing jail time for his dog killing another dog. Wild, random little situation that came about on a random morning. But there's stuff like that in there and more to come. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, even if you hate me. No, hate is welcome. If you're hating on me, it's totally fine. Just do it in my comment section to help my algorithm. Anyways, see y'all on the next one. Peace.